I read Legends and Lattes in February. This book was absolute perfection, and this was started me on my little era of cozy fantasy. Cozy fantasy is so amazing. I saw a lot of reviews in which people claim that cozy fantasy not enough happened and it was boring, but when you're going into a cozy fantasy, it's the same way as when you're going into a rom-com. You know the exact formulas. You know exactly what's going to happen. You know about the third act breakup. You know that you're going to feel cozy and warm and fuzzy and all these things. And that's what cozy fantasy is. It's just in a different light. And I read a lot of high fantasy. I read a lot of it, but sometimes you need the cozy stuff. And this was perfect. They had characters that I absolutely loved. I talked about this book so much while I was reading it that my fiance actually wants to borrow it. And the fantasy that he likes is Game of Thrones, Jurassic Park, really high, heavy stuff. But he wants to read a cozy fantasy because I've talked about it so much. So this book is amazing. If you haven't tried cozy fantasy, I would start with this one because I absolutely adored it and I loved its characters and it was just such a good world overall.